Goodness. Howdy.
Hi.
If you would just start by saying your name first is fine and where you live.
Taven in Irving, Texas.
Taven, would you describe your spiritual or philosophical perspective?
I would say it's a spiritual as in I believe there's a higher being. I know there's a creator of some sort, but I've also intertwined that the universe also has an effect of certain things.
In line with your life, your evolution, your transition, have you found that your spiritual and philosophical practices or perspective have evolved over time? And what kind of opportunities or challenges do you feel like have shaped your perspective?
I would say just growing and connecting with different people of different spiritual, religious beliefs and everything. I would say it's evolved into the realm of that. I was always raised in a church, so I always knew there was a God, there's a Jesus, He died on the cross. That's all I knew. So it was like once I began to interact with other people, that's when I incorporated that the universe and what you do, what you put out also has an effect on your outcome. It's not all based on, well, this happened because God wanted me to happen. No, it happened because He wanted you to go through that, but it also happened because of what your response was to whatever action that was put upon you.
In your work, whether your paid vocation or in the many things that you enjoy doing, music and other things, how do you find that your spiritual or philosophical perspectives relate to that?
I would say they literally are intertwined, because as I've gotten older, I realize, especially the things that my mother teaches me, has taught me, and stuff I've seen in church, is a lot of things start to really make sense. And so when I do things, I'm like, because I was brought up in the church, I feel the need to, when I'm going through something, not run to someone else, not run to a Bible. Like, I literally dedicate that moment to listen to a gospel song or listen to a gospel sermon. And ironically, the sermon I pick, because it's not like I sit there and be like, am I feeling like this? No, that title's not. It's literally the one I pick is the one I needed to hear. And it's like I get something from that. So it's like I don't look as in people, like I don't sit there like I don't know my Bible. I know the books. I don't know all of them in order. But I was like, I know them, but I can sit there and give you scriptures to go with what you're going through. I try to put them together because I know that most of everything I go through is intertwined with religion. And that's why I tell people, when I tell them, like, no matter who you pray to or who you speak to, this is what, for some reason, I'm supposed to tell you.